Last Friday, 13 members of the Brashear High School Math and Science Club headed out to Keokuk for their annual Eagle Days trip. In addition to viewing eagles in the wild along the river, the group saw live bird presentations by the World Bird Sanctuary and the Iowa State University Insect Zoo. On Wednesday morning, many Brashear High School students were treated to a biscuits and gravy breakfast. This activity is part of the Renaissance program, which encourages students by recognizing them for good grades, good attendance, and good citizenship. Brashear and Brashear met Friday night in Brashear for a pair of Tri-County Conference basketball games. The girls' game was neck and neck throughout the first half, with the score stuck at 22-all at halftime. Brashear held Brashear to only 7 points in the second half as they pulled away for a 45-29 win. Allison Thompson scored 13 points for Brashear, Mandy Taylor had 10, Abby Hall added 7, Abby Kirby had 6, Kaylee Hall scored 4, Haley Lawrence and Skylar Hausman had 2 each, and Sydney Sykes scored 1 point. The Brashear boys raced out to an early lead as they outscored Brashear 26-2 in the first quarter. Brashear started to get some offense going in the second quarter, but Brashear held a 45-15 lead at halftime. The teams were pretty evenly matched in the second half, and Brashear winning by a score of 68-37. Chance Hill scored 16 points for Brashear, Cole Hackton had 9, Jacob Reeves added 6, and Ty Gottman, Patrick Jacobson, and Gabe Thomas scored 2 points each. Brashear Lady Tigers faced Schuyler County in the first round of the North Shelby tournament. Schuyler's tough press allowed them to build a 22-14 lead going into halftime. Brashear rallied to within 6 in the third quarter, but the rally fell short as Schuyler County pulled away for a 57-30 win. Mandy Taylor paced the Brashear scoring with 10 points. Sydney Sykes had 8, Abby Kirby and Allison Thompson had 4 each, Abby Hall had 3, and Kaylee Hall scored 1 point. The Brashear boys played top-seeded Scotland County in the first round of the North Shelby tournament Tuesday night. Scotland County quickly established a 18-7 lead after one quarter and were up 38-16 at halftime. Brashear had their best offensive quarter in the third, scoring 10 points, but couldn't catch up as Scotland rolled away to a 77-31 win. Chance Hill scored 17 points for Brashear, Ty Gottman and Gabe Thomas had 4 each, and Colt Acton, Patrick Jacobson, and Jacob Reeves scored 2 points each. The Brashear Lady Tigers faced LaPlata in the consolation semifinals of the North Shelby tournament Wednesday night. Neither team shot very well in the early going, with LaPlata taking a 9-5 lead after one quarter and a 24-13 lead into halftime. Brashear had their best quarter in the fourth, scoring 13 points, but they couldn't close the gap and lost to LaPlata 55-33. Abby Kirby scored 11 points for Brashear, Allison Thompson and Mandy Taylor had 9 each, and Kaylee Hall and Sydney Sykes scored 2 points each.